Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz approved the IDF takeover of Gaza City plan on Wednesday, naming the operation Gideon's Chariots 2. The plan was presented to him by IDF Chief of Staff Lt.Gen. Eyal Zamir and the military's senior command team. Deputy Chief of Staff Maj.Gen. Tamir Yadai, the head of the Military Intelligence Directorate, the head of the Military Operations Directorate, the head of coordination of government activities in the territories, Shin Bet representatives, and other senior officials in the security establishment also attended the meeting. Under the new plan, up to 60,000 reservists will be mobilized in addition to the 20,000 already deployed alongside conscript soldiers inside the territory. Operation Gideon's Chariots was a major Israeli offensive launched on May 16 to 17, 2025, across the Gaza Strip. Endorsed by Israel's Security Cabinet, its declared aims included dismantling Hamas's military and governance capabilities, liberating Israeli hostages, and gaining control over approximately three-quarters of Gaza. Over the ensuing months, Israeli forces, including air and ground units, conducted intense assaults, seizing key areas and dismantling extensive terror infrastructure, while also displacing civilians towards southern zones. By early August, the operation was being wound down, but core objectives remained unfulfilled. Hamas was not defeated, hostages were not fully released, and mass civilian displacement had yet to materialize as planned. This latest military operation will see the IDF try to move the entire population in Gaza City to the south of the Strip before commencing with any assault. This is said to be around 740,000 residents. In addition to the reservist call-up, Katz has also approved humanitarian preparations, those civilians set to be displaced. Taking over Gaza City is set to be just the first step in Israel's mission to wipe out Hamas. It is widely understood the plan will continue in every region in the Gaza Strip until it is entirely under Israeli control. Israel is likely to end up having to mobilize more than 400,000 troops for the entire operation. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un condemned South Korean U.S. military drills and vowed a rapid expansion of his nuclear forces to counter rivals, state media said Tuesday, as he inspected his most advanced warship being fitted with nuclear-capable systems. Kim's visit to the western port of Nampo on Monday came as the South Korean and U.S. militaries kicked off their annual large-scale summertime exercise to bolster readiness against growing North Korean threats. The 11-day Ulchi Freedom Shield, which the Allies describe as defensive, will mobilize 21,000 troops, including 18,000 South Koreans, for computer-simulated command post operations and field training. North Korea has long denounced the Allies' joint drills as invasion rehearsals, and Kim has often used them to justify his own military displays and testing activities aimed at expanding his nuclear weapons program. The Korean peninsula remains in a technical state of war, divided by the demilitarized zone into North Korea and South Korea. While inspecting the warship Cho Hyun, a 5,000-ton class destroyer first unveiled in April, Kim said the Allies' joint military drills show hostility and their supposed will to ignite a war, the North Korean Central News Agency said. He claimed that the exercises have grown more provocative than before by incorporating a nuclear element, requiring the North to respond with proactive and overwhelming countermeasures. The security environment around the DPRK is getting more serious day by day, and the prevailing situation requires us to make a radical and swift change in the existing military theory and practice and rapid expansion of nuclearization, KCNA paraphrased Kim as saying, using the initials of North Korea's formal name, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. The government of South Korea's new liberal president Lee Jae-myung, who has expressed a willingness to repair ties and resume dialogue with the North, did not immediately respond to Kim's comments. South Korea's defense ministry said it had no immediate new assessments to share regarding the North Korean warship's capabilities. Kim has hailed the development of his naval destroyer, Cho Hyun, as a significant advancement toward his goal of expanding the operational range and preemptive strike capabilities of his nuclear-armed military. State media said the destroyer, which is being prepared to enter active duty next year, is designed to handle various weapon systems, including anti-air and anti-naval weapons, as well as nuclear-capable ballistic and cruise missiles. The North unveiled a second destroyer of the same class in May, but the vessel was damaged during a botched launching ceremony at the northeastern port of Chongjin, prompting an angry reaction from Kim, who called the failure criminal. The North has said the new destroyer, named Kong Khan, was relaunched in June after repair, but some outside experts have questioned whether the ship is fully operational. Ukrainian troops have liberated the settlement of Vasil in Dobrapil direction of southeastern Zaporizhia region with the use of robots. Ground-based robotic complexes with machine guns and tanks were used during the assault on Russian invaders in the settlement. The footage of the operation shared on Telegram channel shows AI-powered military equipment opening continuous fire at Russian positions. Ukraine and Russia have been increasingly using robots in the front line. Ukraine carried out its first documented all-robot assault against Russian positions in December 2024. It should be noted that most of Zaporizhia region has been under the Russian occupation since 2022 when Russia started full-fledged invasion of the country.